Hi everyone, I'm Natalie.
And I'm Katrina.
And welcome back to our channel.
Today we're going to be reacting to Japanese tattoos. What we're going to do is we're going to Google a bunch of like Japanese tattoos and just to see what is there. Kind of excited because I always hear about all these like Japanese tattoos going wrong.
Okay, so we kind of just scoured through Google and found some like Japanese tattoo fails or like cringy Japanese tattoos. We're going to go through them with you guys.
Yes.
The first one we found is, I thought this one was really funny.
Which one? Oh.
So basically this guy has a tattoo on his head and the kanji on the head is Ashi. And if you don't know Japanese, Ashi means feet or like foot. So he has feet on his head.
Yeah, it's like foot head.
Foot head.
Like why?
Yeah, I just don't understand why. And the tattoo is honestly not really well done either.
Like, the quality is not very good.
Yeah, like the actual kanji itself is not really written that well. It looks a little bit too slanted.
Like lopsided, yeah.
Yeah, it looks a little lopsided. I don't really have much else to say about that one. It's kind of just...
Like, is there a thing with feet and heads? Like, I don't...
Maybe he's trying to be like...
Funny?
Maybe. So he was like, oh, if I get feet on my head, like it's funny, so...
Maybe, that's...
I don't know.
Okay. Well, it did catch our attention, so...
The next one is, I remember when this first came out, but it's Ariana Grande's tattoo.
Yeah, it's the infamous 7 rings tattoo.
But it actually means like a barbecue thing.
Like a grill?
Yeah, which
cheating.
Cheating. Because I believe ring means like
ring. Yeah.
And then shi means 7.
Yeah.
So she probably just thought 7 rings. But in kanji, when you put two separate kanjis together, it can mean like a completely different thing.
Yeah, like I think because it means like circle, she probably thought, yeah.
Ring.
And apparently she corrected it after. Like she added shi yubiwa. Like I don't remember exactly what she did, but I think she added one more at the bottom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, was that the other picture that we saw that I asked you?
Yeah, according to like, I think the like Gossip News or whatever, she was asking her Japanese tutor and they fixed it, but even after it was fixed, it was just a little bit like weird of a tattoo. But at that point, I feel like it's preference. So it's shichi and then yubiwa, but then there's like a heart. So you have to like read diagonally for it to be a ring.
But I just wonder, like, why didn't she check before she got it done?
Especially because she has a Japanese tutor, right?
Or like she could have literally just tweeted it out.
Yeah.
And anybody could have corrected her because she has a lot of Japanese fans.
Yeah.
So
just interesting. I remember like the contrast, like it was funny when it happened. They were like, people were like, oh no, I missed the mini barbecue when she got it like redone. Mm-hmm. But it was funny.
The next one we found is,
this one's weird. Because I think the person was going for like death and life.
Life and death or something to do with that.
But first of all, like this is not the right
kind. It's flipped. It's mirrored.
Yeah.
It's like
for death.
And
like seime is kind like, I guess it's like a preference. I guess if you seime is like the kind of like the word for life, but it's the kind that you would find for like seimei hoken to ka sa, like life insurance. Like if you were doing like a life and death type thing, I would personally go with something more like sheep, but like, you know, not flipped around. And then like maybe inochi or something.
Oh yeah, because that's like actual like life,
like soul life.
So like yeah,
is what I think what he was going for. Seimei is I think it's a bit weird of a thing to pair with sheep.
With what we assume is the context.
Yeah, but we never know. Maybe he just likes lopsided characters.
I think if you're gonna get a tattoo done, at least make it the right,
like not mirrored.
Yeah. Okay, now we have okaeri.
Okaeri.
Okaeri. This one's not like wrong.
It's like welcome back.
Yeah, it just means like welcome home.
Yeah.
So normally when you leave the house, you say like ittekimasu, and the person at home, staying at home, will be like itterashai.
Yeah.
And when you come home, that person will welcome you back, saying like okaeri nasai, and then you'll say like tadaima.
Yeah. So
that's kind of the context of what okaeri means, or like okaeri nasai.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like you're going home, you're going back.
So I don't know why. Like it's like she has it on her back, right?
Yeah.
So maybe it's just like, oh, like welcome back. like, or like maybe if she like leaves behind her like, I don't know, her like boyfriend or her kids or something. So she's like, oh, I'm gonna run ahead, and then she's like, just kidding. Welcome back. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't see a reason why you would want to get this tattoo, but like, I mean, it makes sense. It's fine. It's just
weird.
why?
Yeah, I just want to know.
It's like in English, if you have on your back, like welcome home.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
I guess some people could. I mean.
Okay, next tattoo we have 父がいなくなって寂しい.
I think this is one of those tattoos that makes more sense in English. Like if you wrote in English,
I'm sad that my father left. Like I can see maybe this was like a sentimental thing. Like maybe this guy's father passed away and he was just like, oh, I'm sad that he's gone type of thing.
I think he could have said, but in English it could have been like, I miss my dad.
Yeah.
Or something. Or dad, I miss you.
But when you directly translate this back into English, it literally says like, my father is not here and I am lonely.
Yeah, so it's just like, I mean, grammatically it's fine, but 父がいなくて it's just like, where's my, yeah, it's just like, I'm lonely because my dad's not here.
The sentence itself is fine grammatically, it makes sense, you use the right kanji.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know, would you guys get a tattoo on your arm that says, I'm so lonely without my dad here?
Yeah, and it kind of doesn't even, like, you don't even get the feeling of, like, you don't know if he's gone, or if he's just, like, gone to the grocery store.
Yeah, because いなくなった could be, like, he's gone as in passed away, or it could mean, like, he left the house.
And this context says いなくて. So it just means, like, right now he's not here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, maybe he could have passed away, or he could literally be at the local grocery store.
Yeah,
like,
so I think he could have done this or made it a little bit more clever to where it does imply like what he's actually trying to imply, unless this is what he's trying for.
And then you know what, do you like be your bad
preference.
Self. Yeah.
Okay, we have a tattoo that says tomato. Tomato is literally, it's a loan word, so it's English in tomato, but in basically like katakana. So basically kind of just a tomato in a Japanese accent.
Which is like fine, but why tomatoes? Like
maybe he really likes tomatoes.
That's fine. I mean, if you get any Dragon Ball character tattooed on you, you might as well also have tomatoes. Because Dragon Ball characters are also like all vegetables.
True.
So, I mean, you know, maybe he also has a vegetable, like a Vegeta tattoo.
Maybe.
But you know, I don't understand tomato. Like, he could have gotten like an actual tomato there. It would have been cuter.
Maybe he's not going for cute, maybe he's going for cool. And then he thought like, oh, if I get a tattoo in Japanese that says tomato, like, oh, so cool.
Tomato. Like, no, tomato. It's not a tomato, it's a tomato.
Okay, the last one we see here is
yabureta.
Yabureta.
It means like to have been torn or ripped or broken.
Yeah,
or not like ripped, yeah.
Yabureta.
Yeah, like a torn, like a shirt.
Like there's like my shirt is ripped apart, or like my sweater, there's like a rip in it. That's what yabureta means.
I wonder if this person wanted to go for like ripped, like, oh, I'm like jacked, like ripped, and then he...
Or maybe he was going for like, my kokoro ga yabureta.
Yeah, maybe he was going for like, my heart was torn to shreds.
Yeah, maybe he was like, oh, like, kowareta yabureta, my heart, my soul.
But there's just so many other like kanjis that he could have gone with that would have...
Yeah, I feel like when I think of yabureta, I immediately, like, first thing I usually think of is fabric.
I think of like paper.
Oh yeah, paper, fabric, things like that. I don't really think of like, my heart is yabureta.
I do think of like when characters get through like in anime, like they get through certain characters, like it's almost like a video game. It's like they kind of yabureru certain characters, like to
rip
like
through
go
characters,
through them or whatever. But like even then, it's not really.
Even like kokoro, I wouldn't even say kowareta or yabureta. Is it like
kokoro kowaretaの方がまだ言う.
Yeah, but even then, I wouldn't really say it like that.
Yeah, it's like 崩れた.
Yeah, or like
壊れたたまに言うけど、破れたはあんまり言わなくない？
破れた
って言わないよね。
多分全然言わない。
やっぱでも破れるなら髪とかだよね。髪とか服とか。
髪の毛
破れる？
服と髪が一番。
皮膚が破れた。でもそんな質の、but then it would be more like ちぎれる, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So either way, like, I'm not sure what this person meant. Maybe they wanted to be rich. Maybe their heart was broken.
Maybe they broke the shirt on their sleeves, or like ripped the shirt on their sleeves,
Yeah.
and they're like, ah, yabureta. I'm gonna get a yabureta tattoo.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, like, I mean, again, we're not judging, or we're gonna do you, but we wanna know why.
Okay, this is the last tattoo. We have min.
This really means noodles.
Yeah, so imagine getting noodles tatted on your arm, like nudes, like noodles.
Yeah, like, I get it, maybe you really like noodles, but
I mean, kanji in general looks cool, so maybe he was like, oh, I love noodles, I love noodles. I'm gonna get it in kanji instead of English because it looks cooler and I just really want noodles on my arm.
that's cool.
I think that's the only...
What if he has like noodle arms? Like he's really skinny.
Maybe. So he was like, oh, like I'll turn my own arm into a joke, like ha ha ha, min.
いや、わかんない、わかんない、わけわかんない。意味わかんない。
Maybe he thought it meant like min, like men. Like not noodles, but like
Yeah,
men because it
yeah.
sounds the same.
Oh my god, there's so many like possibilities. Again, I want to know like his thought process.
I wish I could speak to these people and just
Yeah.
ask them, like, why did you get that tattoo?
Yeah, I want to know.
Well, that's all the tattoos we have for today. If you want us to react to more tattoos, send them to like our Instagrams or
Yeah.
something and we'll react to them. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on your post notifications.
Let us know what you'd like to see us do next. Bye.
Bye!